Right, let's get the claim. There we go, and now we got a diplomat already free, so I'm just gonna walk over here, nothing to worry about, Shirvan. So you get fortification ideas, that would be brilliant. I mean, we already have that ourselves. What are the things from that? Garrison size? Oh, well, we need to wait for things, but we'll have a look at the stuff here. So there's garrison size, and let's see, there's unrest, fort maintenance, attrition, fort defense, fort maintenance border with rival, fort defense, fort maintenance, national garrison growth, garrison size, national unrest, and monthly war exhaustion. Okay, so that's actually pretty good. So actually, if we have a fort on border with a rival, it's minus 65%. Oh, that is quite a tasty reduction on the maintenance there. Right, and we are not ahead of the time in tech still, so that's something that we'll probably won't be doing too much of the... Oh, how is the... Okay, there's 50.1 or 50.9% for the commercialization. It's still going to take a while before it's going to be present. That means that we're going to be having a bit of expenses in here, unfortunately. I do wonder how strong the White Horde is right now. Because I probably need to take some land from them before I go for Circassia and Abyssinia. Because those will... Well, I won't be able to give them to Ossetia until we have at least Gabardia. So, White Horde, let's have a look at... Oh, you're fighting a war against Perm. Mongol Permian raid of Great Perm. Oh, they already... Oh, okay, never mind. We're not going to be declaring war on the Horde. They got 30,000 men units. Hey, new heir. 363. He's a bit younger, at least. I do wonder what... Oh, Grey Eminence. Diplomatic relations, improved relations, diplomatic reputation. That's a lot of good things. And there we go, we got the Casus Belli. You are allied to Fars. Now, how strong is Fars? Not all that strong, actually. Now, the question is, where is Fars? Is it down... It's probably easiest to see from here. Oh, it's all the way there. Well, it's a bit far away, then. Hopefully we'll... Well, probably won't be able to see it down complete... Oh! Well, we wouldn't be able to vassalize Shirvan, I'm afraid. Since that number is just more in Diplo. Yeah, probably. Oh, yeah. I think it is. More or less. Right, so Shirvan... I'm sorry, but it's time for you to go. We need some more base over here. They are far. I suppose they are. Right, so we got some extra enemies. We'll go to speed 3 just so that we'll be able to kind of see things happening. Well, that was a stack wipe, of course. We'll go with light looting policy right now. I don't think we need to be looting all that much. Because we'll be taking this land anyway. And keeping the kind of wealth in there is going to help us a long way in the future. Now, how is the devastation or the trauma is still slowly dropping? But there is quite a bit of drama in our territory still. Not entirely sure. I think that may have actually been when we dropped the nobility's loyalty down to like 0 or something for a while. Oh, noble marriage expires so they don't get more power right now. How much do they still have power? 77. Okay, that's still quite a bit. But maybe we can start dropping that little by little. Because I remember that there were some reforms that we can't do. Well, actually, we can't even see the requirements for a lot of these. But I remember that there's reforms that we can't do if they have more power than 75%. So yeah, that's going to take a while. Ooh, we're still getting cores down in here in the meanwhile, while we're still fighting, which is quite nice. And we're also making still a bit of cash. Nothing massive, mind you, but it's definitely helping, keeping us afloat. And we do have some cash. Let's have a look at the capital a little bit in terms of the productions and all that. So the throughputs are over 95%, so that kind of tells me that there is enough of a population in there. But how much do we have farmlands already? We do have room to improve that. And what sort of productions did we have here? The crops, pastures, plant fibers, and wine. If you increase burger power, it helps reducing their power, also getting more industry and burgers, clergymen, so they don't have that much rural property. Yeah, that's true. I don't suppose... Actually, how much do we have clergy in here? We got over 1,000. We got the religious education already, so technically speaking, well, the throughputs over there are a bit low. Oh yeah, we increased the higher education not that long ago, or we instituted that like 11 years ago or something like that. Maybe 10 years ago. So that is still taking a while, so that... Yeah, that's going to be a bit limited there. How much do we have extra workforce for the burgers? We got quite a bit in here. And the wages for the burgers isn't massive. Literary wages are a bit higher. But we don't actually need all that much of them yet. Nobility isn't used on anything right now. But they don't have the wages as such. I think increasing the burger or the commerce production in here might actually not be a bad idea at all. Let's have a look at the throughputs in here. Actually, no, that was the... The crops are spending quite a bit, but profitability is pretty high on crops. Pastures is okay, plant fibers quite low. Wine is actually not profitable at all right now. Urban is... Yeah, the urban stuff is mostly profitable. Well, actually all of it is profitable right now that we have productions on. The knowledge is really profitable. And commerce is kind of profitable. Okay, so I think what we are going to do is we're going to invest a little bit on the commerce there. Manually. We do have the auto investments on as well. You know, occasionally investing manually is not necessarily a bad idea either. Especially if we know that it's... Oh, disowned relative. Okay, that might also help with the legitimacy at least, and maybe a bit of prestige as well. We do have some uncontested cores. Oh, was it down here? No, we got permanent claims over there. Was it the permanent... Hold on a minute. We got a claim, we got a core... Oh, wait, no. Oh, we got cores over there. Okay, that makes sense. Right, so QQ, you are in peace right now. You do have a bit of allies, though, so that'd be 12,000. I could technically get some friends to help me with this. Eretnis and Trevisond. I'm sure that both of them would love to see QQ kind of cut down in size. Did we have another leader already? We may have had the prince as an heir. But that's no longer alive. Although I suppose we could have a look at how the new one is. Right, we can't see them through there, of course. Down here. Right, so, do you have siege pips? No. 1240. We could have a look at if the king... Oh, stability drops down. Oh, that's not good. I suppose it's been dropping down steadily. Yeah, it's been dropping very slowly down. If we have a look at the burger power, if we were to increase burger autonomy, that's actually gonna drop the stability. Stability increase interval as well, okay. Provide tax relief. Exempt the burgers from all communist fees for 5 years. That would increase their loyalty. I mean, the loyalty is almost through the roof already. Yeah, I suppose we could do the minor grain thing. Grain minor, so that's... Yeah, that's a little bit. What about the... So there's the temporary tax relief. I could do that, but I think that's going to cost us way too much money right now. So that's probably about it. I could direct the bureaucracy a little bit. I know that this is not going to help with the stability. But if we expand the bureaucracy... Oh, wow. Actually, yeah, no, we don't want to do that right now. What I could do, perhaps, is... expand our authority. And that's also going to have a bit of an impact on the stability. Increase speed, but increasing state reach that way is going to help. Sure enough, the tribes don't like that, but we're not asking their opinion. But yeah, that we should be able to help with the stability a little bit now. So we'll probably be going back to 0 very shortly. At least I'm hoping so. Right, so you got... Oh, you got siege pips there. How about... Oh, right, manage autonomous shooting. How about you bring that army in here? There we go. That's 2 siege pips on this siege early on, especially. It's going to be really handy. Because it is level 3 fort. Oh, and the diplomat died. Or the advisor, rather. Oh. Well, we got a bit of limited options in here. We're going to go for the statesman. That would be from the... clergy. That would be a bit more expensive. That would give us more diplo points, I suppose. Allowing us to catch up in that. Because I'd rather not give the nobility more influence right now. Is it worth paying an extra 0.3 ducats still? I suppose it is. We don't have a massive income yet, but I'm sure that in the long run it's going to be fine. Plus, you know, the point will allow us to catch up in tech a little bit more. So it's going to be good in the... some point in the future at least. Okay, we're about to get the core in Avaria, excellent. So we can actually turn that into a state soon. Do you want to do that yet, though? I mean, I suppose I could, but we're about to get another province in that state soon. At the same time, if we do it now, then it's going to be done immediately. So, yeah, I suppose we can turn that into a state. How much is it going to cost? Well, it's actually not that expensive, the core, all of it. It's, oh, it's exactly 100 points. If we do that now before the war exhaustion goes up, that's probably fine. That might also start reducing some of the, well, probably not the unrest directly, but we're going to be able to convert a little bit more in here. And that's going to allow us to, you know, get a little bit quicker reduction on the unrest. Albeit, it's probably going to take a while. Not to mention, we got both of the missionaries rather busy right now. So if we have a look at the religion, actually, so we can't actually... Oh. Right, religious unity is a bit low, so that has an impact. Negative stability, war exhaustion, non-accepted culture, oh. And the separatism. And intolerance, oh. Right, well, there's quite a few things affecting this. Oh, well, that's not boding well for our income right now. Right, we're gonna spare them. The next question is... do we have any way to get to the other area, or do we just wait for this war to be over? Because I don't think... QQ is not giving military access to either side. But yeah, no, unless we go... No, I don't think White Horde is giving access either. But yeah, I think we'll just wait in our nation here. We can just start doing the rebel suppression already. Actually losing a bit of... Oh wow, we're losing a lot of cash right now. Are we over our force limit that much? Well, we're 2 over our force limit, so it's not that bad. Yeah, true, we can just wait for the manpower to increase. Yeah, we are at war right now. And I don't think we... There's not really good options to fight. There's 30,000 in White Horde. QQ is quite strong. I mean, technically speaking, if I bring all my allies, then I could fight them. But at the same time, I want to get this war done first, so we'll have the fort over there. Because there is a castle in there. And for that, we need to wait. Essentially. I'm pretty sure that I won't be able to do the peace deal anytime soon. Yeah, no. Oh, well, White Horde is consolidating regions over here then. Listen, Balls, have you played me in Texas? Do you know how painful it is to run out of manpower? Because all the manpower you get is going to cost you money and points. I will not say we won't have a bigger war in the next 10 years. But yeah, like, you only get the manpower at the start of the year. Technically, mercenaries is one way to do it, but it's we don't have the economy to run mercenary companies. We're still quite a small nation, although we do have a bit of gold mines, which is hopefully helping us in the long run. Albeit most of that coin actually goes just to the population. I don't think we need the spy network in Shirvan, though. I think we've used up that one. So it's White Horde, let's have a look. So how about... Oh yeah, you've got 30,000 men, you probably got a massive amount of cavalry out of that. Well, to conscript the peasants, you need to do a lot of reforms, and that takes probably about 100 to 200 years usually. I mean, well, there's the levies, of course, but like, even that is mostly dependent on how good terms you are with the nobility. But yeah, we should be able to deal with the rebellions here quite easy. It's not going to be a massive amount of troops. But yeah, our max manpower is about 15,000, and every unit that you have raised up means that that's deducted from the max manpower, basically. Yeah, like, we do have, do get a little bit volunteers. Actually, how much do we get from volunteers? Just a curiosity. Right, so, feudal levies. Peasant levy, that's size of 14.7 thousand. It is slowly growing. Well, I mean, it's growing a little bit at least. Skill level is also going up. Noble knights, we have a little bit. Then citizen militia is nothing. Tribal host, there's like 3 in there. Actually, we lost quite a bit there as well. So yeah, no, that's not a lot. Yeah, it's at least 50 years away to get the reform for the Hyper Army and all that. Most likely it's a lot more than that. And then state armies of the conscripts. There is a little bit conscripts, as in conscripts, and some urban conscripts as well. But like the total numbers are really, really small. And like our total population probably isn't all that massive either. Like how much do we have at the capital? Well, it's... Let's see, it's about 170,000 now at capital. Oh, Trebizond declared war. Okay, so everyone's going after these guys here. Not much I can do about that now then. Okay, Trebizond, I suppose I'll allow you to walk through my lands. If Trebizond gets these lands, at least it's not for the White Horde. Alright, so we're paying a decent bit for being over force limit, but luckily the start of the year. Okay, so the White Horde is recruiting more troops, not that they necessarily need them, but you know, if they... Oh yeah, I think this entire area is going to be gone very soon. Oh hey, we can actually get a truce now, or peace. Let's actually get some money as well. All of 15 ducats. There we go. And let's get coring. That's quite expensive, but it is going to be part of the state immediately. And our total development is now 185. So we've gotten... How much was this? 9. Okay, that tracks. Right, so we lost about 3,600 manpower during that war. Oh, and our national scientist has died. Oh, that's not great. So what do we have? We got a nobility advisor, we got a clergy advisor, I think bureaucrats, or... Well, I suppose it's nobility, nobility, or nobility. I think we're going to go with nobility, surprisingly enough. We need to get a new rival. Carbon QQ. And who else could I rival? Not going to rival Genoa. Maybe the guys to the south? Trebizond, no. White Horde, no, because they are so much stronger. I think we're going to take the one south of QQ. Oh. Right, so those two provinces. And Trebizond is probably going to be taking the rest in here. Oh, I didn't realize Trebizond owns already some stuff here. Well, now it makes perfect sense for them to take that then. Oh, wait a minute. Crimea? How is that a thing? They were just released by White Horror, I think. Oh. Right, White Horror took a bit more land over here as well, I think. Nah, Russia is still a bit of a mess, isn't it? Novgorod is pretty strong at least. Okay. I guess I'll join this war. We have a bit of a rebellion prop. Oh, right, that's an enemy army in here. 4, okay. That ain't too bad. So we're gonna be reaching them in there, I guess. I'm just gonna go with low looting policy, so our vassal is hopefully gonna hold them for long enough. I mean, they got quite bad attack or terrain penalty in there. Not a lot of troops on the front line though. But if they delay them for long enough so that I can catch up to that army, then we should be fine. Okay, I can catch them in Tersh. They will not run away. Through combat, but yeah, in a mountain pass, it's quite small early on. There we go, so we lost about 800, and they lost about 1900. They're probably retreating pretty far. So is Crimea in this war? No. Crimea is just guaranteeing them because they can. I'm just going to move back into here and do the rebel suppression, because Trebizond probably has the siege underway. Or under, you know, good control. I wonder if... Why aren't they using their fleet? I suppose they might have their fleet kind of mothball or something? Or they just don't want to send it out. That's also a possibility. Right, so we'll put the rebel suppression in once more. And hopefully that's going to reduce the likelihood of some of these rebellions firing. Maybe the Dagestani one might be kind of convinced to not fire, but I think the other two will fire. Already pretty high numbers in total. So QQ, how strong are you? You still got one ally and you should have some vassals as well. The total that would be 15,000. I got, well, 11,000 with myself and my vassal. If I bring in Erdnitz, that could actually be a possibility. And then I might want to take some more land over here. How large is... Okay, Shirvan goes all the way down there. And that's a state... This is a state that we have claims on, or court on. That's probably something that we'll take first, and then we'll see what other areas we can take. But we'll probably want to deal with the rebellions first things first. And I'd prefer not to use the harsh treatment, because that's a lot of points that we need to keep up in tech. Because if we drop too much behind in tech, we are going to have quite a bit of problems. Everyone burns already 7.5%. Okay. So that does give it the morale and supply limit a little bit. And I suppose that's about it. Sometimes there's other bonuses in there as well, but this time doesn't look like it. We have a decent bit of inflation right now. Those are really valuable when they're not in Europe. Yeah, they really are. Because we're still losing about a ducat per month right now. Even though, well, I suppose we are at war again. How we managed to get the... Oh yeah, the force limit is back to 9. Okay, that's good. And our max manpower is 16,000. We should have about 6,000. Well, we'll see. That might actually grow up again. Or grow even higher now. As long as we're not spending too much manpower in fighting the wars. We need to be quite sparing. But technically speaking, if we had the money, which we don't, but if we had the money, we could probably utilize the mercenaries a bit more in this playthrough. Just to, you know, conserve a little bit of manpower so we don't need to spend quite as much money and points to recruit them. Oh, right, I just realized the fort that we just conquered, that is on a border with a rival. So the maintenance should be probably actually less than a 0.1 ducats. Doesn't say anything about that. Oh yeah, 0.09. Are the merc ideas different in the mod? Good question. Mercenary ideas, looting amount, mercenary maintenance, possible condottieri, mercenary manpower, monthly war exhaustion, another leader and some prestige, general cost, and mercenary discipline. I don't know what they are in vanilla, to be fair. Oh, right, now that we've got a vassal, we can actually have a... Oh, we don't have the admin check for that, never mind. Well, I guess we won't be able to have the vassal integration act. Having the extra diplo relation wouldn't be bad. I do wonder, though, is there any other alliances that we could maybe have? Oh, there's Theodoro. I could ally the White Horde. I mean, that would kind of guarantee my northern border, I suppose. Akio is quite a small one in there, and then Theodoro is kind of a small one as well. Damn. I mean, that would be a strong, well, a large ally. I'm not entirely sure about the strong one. Not going to do that now, but we'll keep that in mind. I mean, I suppose they are Orthodox now. They are currently a vassal. We could probably turn them into a march. Hold on, is that... Oh, right, wait, is that in through here? No? I forgot, how do I make them a march, or is that not possible in this? Access actions, that's probably not something I need to worry about right now. Dynastic actions, no. I can annex the vassal. Well, I can't actually do that right now. Yeah, it might not be possible. Oh well, one thing that I suppose I should do is keep it. Hold on, so we've got one on the neighbors, improving relations, and then we've got crew favors with Eretnids. I actually wonder, what sort of favors can we do? Increase the trust, or reduce opinion of someone else? The ducats, they need to have a bit higher opinion. Let's put in a diplomat for allies for a little bit again. Keep one available for all our needs. Maybe it's a different vessel type. I mean, I suppose it could be. There we go. Did we get anything from this? Bit of prestige? Oh, we're getting 8 ducats. I mean, it's not that bad then, I suppose. We did not get any favors. But I suppose that... Oh, wait, no, we've got 23 favors. Never mind. Well, I suppose if that's the case... We'd ask to prepare for war, but I don't know if they are going to be ready for it anyway. Let's, how many favors do we have? Oh, wow. 100 favors. Okay, trade favors for trust then. So how's the trust now? 65? That's, getting better. You're not allied to my ally, are you? No. So let's have a look at the options for allies now. Is there... No, there's not any more right now. Theodoro, Akuyunlu, and White Horde. Oh, White Horde no longer wants to ally me. We got neutral attitude. Oh, the Royal Consort probably increased the Diplo repetition, didn't it? So that's what caused the potential there. Alright.